Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the third-ranked team, the Syracuse Orange. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They've got him down out near the 40.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip, he saw the ball and just swatted it away.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pocket breaking down. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
And the Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. And the fair catch signaled for and take it. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a shotgun run call. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
That solid run, good for first down yardage. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Here's the second down play. Looking downfield, it's York. Receiver makes the grab. He makes the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Just trucks the man. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
That's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserted themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He shreds the tackle. Then he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's get a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The shotgun running play call. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Syracuse lines up now, first and goal. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Ball handed off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They'll try the option play here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And they hand it off to the back. Runs through the defender.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. The Canes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running. But this Miami Hurricane back, he's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at his running back position.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's running out of time here. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
And this one is caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he'll be brought down. Second and goal for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now from the pistol formation. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll try to run for the first down. Powers through. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 45. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. Handoff to the back. Finding space at the 20. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Orangeman. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. At the 30 now. At the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Syracuse. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6.
It's blocked. Oh, and they picked it up. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Set to kick this one. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down right at the 20.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that route.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. A regressive D again on 1st and 10. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Using his legs here. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often with this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Oh, my gosh. He goes down for the 3rd straight time. What is going on with the offensive line?
The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And that sets up a return. And the returner is brought down. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Hand it off for a draw. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Brings up second down.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10.
Yankee blue, 42 Spider, 4-2 Pilot, go, Valley Stunner.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab. It's Cook. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Crispy gets so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
Looking to throw. It's York. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Orangeman. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36.
Will take over 1st and 10.
This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st down, it's play action. Throws to the tight end. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football.
Trying an onside to start the 3rd with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Get the 2nd half started with the running play. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Syracuse. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Turner trying to create good field position. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And the Miami offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Pressure is coming. He escapes the sack. Contact as he let the ball go. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The Hurricanes will send their punt team onto the field.
To kick it away.
We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return.
Will take over 1st and 10.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Hands off to the left. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
8-yard line. 2nd down.
2nd down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called is worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Ball handed off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And they'll use the ground game here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. A quick throw out left, complete. And moves the ball to the 35, and another 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
He'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. And there's the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Syracuse needing this 4th down conversion. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Orangeman. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand of that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball for 31.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice game.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here in being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's a quick grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Blair. Blair.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. He's going to take off here. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
He's looking to scramble. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Looking to pass this time. Defense is coming after him. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Looking for his big tight end. Pass hot. Can he get in? He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here?
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
That's an important first down on that running play. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
On the double.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up.
Pound 55 weak.
Dropping back, it's York. And here comes a deep shot. Big gain, catch made at the 30.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, get out of Dodge, keep everybody healthy.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field.
29 Philly. 2.
Using his legs, it's Lewis. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
He's tackled at the 25-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
On the ready.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
He's tackled at the 22-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4 down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Low. Go.
They'll run it here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Miami offense will take over 1st and
And the Miami offense is back on the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot.
incomplete. It's now 2nd down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Lasso. Flip. Flip. Slide 22. Slide 22.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Looking for the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
And the quarterback will take a knee. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. A huge welcome, everybody, to our game of the week. Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country. The offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on.